I want to congratulate white America. Look at what you have done. Are you proud of it? Yeah. You got Trump. You got this Donald Trump in office. That's what you voted for. You got him in office. Yeah. And he's causing a lot of havoc. Even amongst you. Even amongst you people. There's a lot of white people right now. They're crying. They're worried they're going to lose their Obamacare. Yeah. That black Obamacare. Yeah. They fear they're going to lose it because it was benefiting them. It was helping them. It has actually saved many white people's lives. But this Donald Trump that you people, you white Americans voted into office, he's saying he's going to get rid of it. But he has not talked about any kind of replacement plan. He has no, he always, he's talking about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this. But he's not telling you how. Or what it is that he's going to do, how he's going to do. He's not doing it. You people put that man in office. You are responsible for this. You got elderly people, white people, and black people worried about their social security, their Medicare. Because you people put this man in office. Remember when he was running for office? All the rallies, all those white people, all he was concerned about was white power, white this and white that and white whatever. But you were not paying attention to what this crazy man was saying. You all have to own up to this fiasco that you all created. You created this. So I say congrats to you, white people. White America. Because the whole world is looking at white America and they're like, oh, wow, y'all some idiots. You look really bad. You look really bad. We had a black president, Barack Obama, that was in office for 8 years. Dignified, classy man. Him and his wife. And they endure all the kind of horrible talk from white people, calling them monkeys, and they endured all that with class. Didn't backlash or nothing. Now, I'm not saying that Barack Obama did everything for black people, because he didn't, and he couldn't, because if he tried, they would have killed him. He made a few statements, and people, they backlash on that. When he made his statement that Trayvon Martin could have been his son. Yeah, and that's the truth. He got a lot of backlash on that. But he was not allowed to do much for black people. He wasn't allowed to. And he knew that. He knew if he tried, they were going to kill him. But now, as a result of this man being out of office, white people, out of fear of losing your so-called white power and white supremacy, you supported this Trump. And you people put him in office. All the rallies and stuff. We saw all of the video on the news media and stuff, before he was elected. You people supported that man. Pushing black people, pushing Muslims and beating them up and cursing and violence and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what you people were doing. You got what you wanted. You got what you asked for. This is what you asked for. You're the only ones responsible for this fiasco that's going on in this country. You're the only ones. Only ones. Now, the strangest thing to me about this is this. You have Donald Trump that has implemented, put putting out these so-called immigrants out of this country. Illegal immigrants out of this country. Do you know what troubles me about that? Let me make this clear to you. Let me help you to understand the truth of the matter. Here you have white European people who came from one area on the earth, all up in Europe. They have traveled all over the world as what? Immigrants. White European people are the greatest immigrants all over the world. And you mean to tell me that you support some crap like this where you have come and took over land, stole it, and killed off the indigenous people? And now you done reached the point where you're in support of a president who's putting out people who they call immigrants. Really? I mean, the sheer arrogance, the sheer hypocrisy and wickedness. How? How can you are immigrant yourselves. You are immigrants yourselves. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. You cannot tell me that these people are not wicked. The seed, like I said in my other video, I made a long video, it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes long, about the seed of the serpent. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah. And I'm sitting back and I'm like, look at this nation. The nation is in an uproar. Because this Donald Trump, that you white people, you need to take responsibility for this. You voted that man in office. You got him up in there. And now some of you very people who voted for him, you're sitting there like, oh, wow, what in the hell did we do? Yeah. Donald Trump is in office because of white racism. Yeah. That's what's going on. And the whole world sees it. You white European people, you look really bad right now. I don't know who this is calling me. You all look really bad right now. You do. You look really bad. And it doesn't trouble me to the extent where I'm immobilized or whatever, but because, you know, basically because I know that the scripture says that this country has to fall. You're playing right along with scripture, prophecy of the scriptures. And I look forward for this country to fall. It's going to fall. That's the thought right there. The main reason why you white people voted Trump in office was this: fear. Fear is what caused you all to vote him in office. Fear is what caused you to vote him in office. Fear of what? Fear that you was losing power. It's already a well-known fact that white people are dying out. Yes, indeed you are. You're dying out slowly. You're dying out. You're not producing as many children as the so-called immigrants and minorities. That's the problem. That's why there's this uproar. Because you have fear. It's a genetic fear. May not be an actual notion in your head. Some of you may know about this. Some of it is like a subconscious thing. Some of it is just like it's a genetic type thing. You have fear. And you know that you're dying off. And you're dying off because of what? If you're dying off, that means you weren't even meant to be on this planet. Yeah, I said it. You weren't even meant to be here. You're not, white people are not producing, are not giving birth to as many children as these so-called immigrants and black people, colored people, people that are natural to this planet. That's why Trump want to get all of these immigrants, these brown and these black, brown and red people out of this country. And you know what? And check this out. If all of us black so-called Negroes, us Hebrews, we're Hebrews, and all the other indigenous people, all of the other colored people of the planet were to leave the United States and let white people have this country all by themselves, you're gonna die out anyway. You're gonna die out anyway. It is the law of nature. You're not natural to this planet. Some of you may look at me and say, "Oh, you're a racist, whatever." I'm not a racist. I don't have no power to be a racist. I'm just simply telling you the truth. Do the research yourself. And you will discover yourself that your race of people are dying out. That's the fear. That's why you got this white supremacy. You're scared. You've been scared from day one. That's why you put that Donald Trump in office. And he's showing himself to be a freaking disaster. And I'm like, what in the entire holy hell have you people have done? You have done what is in your nature. This is what you have done. Yeah. You have done what is in your nature. Trying to survive. And the thing about that is this here. Black people, we not, as a race, we're not sitting up here trying to fight to survive. That's not in our genetics. We know we're going to be here. We've always been here. We've always been here. White people have not. They have not to this very day figured out where they came from or how they got here. And they're scared. We're not going to be here long. And they're fighting. You're fighting. It's genetics. So I don't worry about anything. I don't worry about Donald Trump being in office. I already know what has been prophesied. This country's going to fall. And you know what? You people, you're just going along with Bible prophecy. You're just going along with it. And it all kind of coincides with genetics. Your genes is not. You people, something's, you need to watch my other video that's entitled about where it's talking about the seed of the serpent. Watch that other video. Probably going to piss many of you off, but I don't care because it's the truth. But look at what you people have done to this country. Look at it. Just look at what you've done. And no one's to blame for this but you racist white people. You're the only ones to blame for this. And you're sitting, a lot of you are sitting back, I don't want to say, what did we, what did I do? Yeah, you voted for that man. You voted for it. A lot of you white people that have voted for that man, you're sitting back and you're saying, I don't want nothing to do with this. Yeah, you done screwed up. And a lot of the people out there marching right now against Donald Trump, were the very ones who voted for him. And they're like, oh my God. There was a Syrian family who came from Syria, who came to this country and classified themselves as white. They voted for Trump. Since he got in office, guess what happened to their so-called white Syrian asses? They got deported. It was all on the news. They came back and everything, but they got their asses kicked up out of here. Yeah. White supremacy. This is what you have done. This is the nature of white power. White supremacy is all unlawful. Unlawful. That's why it's been prophesied that you people are not going to be in power for long. You're not. It's been prophesied. Your day is your day of judgment. Your day of the ending of your power, your rule is coming. The scripture says it. Now, I'm not going to read no scripture right now because you know what? Now, you know I would read some scripture, but I don't want to read no scripture right now because white people ain't going to follow me along anyway. So, anyway, that's the message I wanted to present to you all. Congratulations, white America. Look at what you have done. And take responsibility for it. You have done this. You and only you have done this. You and only you. Nobody else. You can't blame this on nobody else. You out there, you got these white people out there marching, they crying the blues. Some of you are the very ones who voted this man off. I just watched this news conference that Donald Trump had today. And he's rapping and raving and having a fit over what? What the news media is saying about him. Did Barack Obama do that? Nope. Nope. Did Michelle Obama do? No. Hell, you know what? And check this out. Did Bill Clinton do that? I don't recall it. Did Bush? Did Bush when he was? Did he cry and boo-hoo like a little child? And rant and rave? And had a fit, a tantrum? This is the man you put in office. Congratulations, white America. This is what you have done. Take responsibility for it. Own up to it. And sit back and say, hey, look. Hey, look. You did it. You all did this. You all did this crap. You messed up this country because of your racism. That's the problem. Racist white people. There you go. And the whole world knows it. They see you. And I'm not going to bite my tongue. This is what you have done. You have made that bed, go ahead and lay in it. I'm going to end this video right here. And I'm looking forward to watching more of this entertainment. This is entertaining to me. I love it. I love watching this fiasco. Showing how white supremacy is just so stupid. Ignorant. I love it. Yeah. Now, you all have a good evening and shalom to all my brothers and sisters.